any speech that anyone found offensive could be suppressed. Little free speech would survive. The First Amendment is very clear. The Supreme Court has decided that offensive speech is protected, that speech cannot be restricted based on viewpoint.
We can't have Ann Coulter. There's going to be violence. Well, I don't know. Call a cop. What's your job?
Ann Coulter was a hot topic recently when she was silenced from speaking at UC Berkeley. So we're having her speak today at the table right now. So please welcome Ann Coulter. So, just so I'm clear, so first they asked you to speak. You were asked to speak,
yes.
And then the school decided it wasn't a good idea for you to speak, and then canceled it, and then said you could speak at a different place. What happened?
Well, that chronology is not even worth beginning. They change their position every 5 minutes.
Okay.
But, I mean, basically every conservative speaker has all of these requirements put on the speech, and other ones just say, oh, come on, I'm not going to speak off campus, and, you know, from a hot air balloon at 3 in the morning. And I just kept saying,
cool, but...
it would be cool. I think I'd get a lot of attention for that. So, which is why I kept saying, no, I agree. Whatever requirements they put on my speech, and then the next morning I wake up and they canceled anyway.
Right. But then they said you could come,
well, sort
and then
of.
it sort
I mean,
of
they
got
were just
crazy.
kicking the can down the road so that they could cancel later. They said I could speak
They were
again
afraid for
when
your safety, Ann. That was what they said.
Well, that's what they said, but there is a police force. I don't know if you saw the press conference they had. It was one of the funniest press conferences I've ever seen, with the police, a policeman, a captain from the Berkeley police saying, we can't have Ann Coulter speak. The people will commit crimes. Call a cop. What's your job?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're... I've never seen a press conference like it. It would be like having your pilot say,
we backed
how
you
am I
up.
going to fly these people across the country?
I must say that we
Big
backed
piece
you
of
up,
metal.
Ann.
I know. I saw
Because
it.
we
Thank
believe
you.
in free speech here.
Yes.
Anything is fine.
Whether you like it or not.
Yes.
You know, and so we always want to encourage people, free speech. And I just got canceled in Clearwater because people didn't, they decided they didn't want to see the show, whether it had anything to do with politics or not. So the idea of not having free speech in a country whose foundation is the ability to speak freely is ridiculous. So, Berkeley, you made a mistake, man. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's the law.
You know, this isn't the first time that a conservative speaker recently has had an issue there. You had Milo Yiannopoulos, who was canceled there. They have numerous...
Well, they canceled him because it was a giant riot that broke out.
Right.
So they were scared for him.
But that's why they should have been on notice, i.e. the police should have been on notice.
Yeah, wasn't that...
We better prepare.
Wasn't that the issue, though? I mean, this is a university that receives taxpayer money, and many are saying, well, they have an obligation to provide security. And then people were coming out and saying, well, the police have a stand-down policy.
Right.
What does that even mean? Isn't the police there to protect us? That's the last I knew about them.
No, that's right. And, well, apparently the mayor had friended the Antifa. Those are the masked thugs who come out and smash Starbucks windows whenever a conservative is speaking. He had liked them on his Facebook page. They issued the stand-down order, and then you had this crazy press conference with a cop saying, what is this thing dangling from my belt? Is that a gun or a glue gun?
I want to point out, too, that we're not sure who those folks in the masks are. We don't know whether they're folks that have been stirred up by the right or the left. The fact of the matter that they're there is insanity.
Right.